Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Anthony and I post a video about my life every single day and I put it on this YouTube channel, and for some reason people take time out of their day to watch my day, which I think is mad. But like all good days, we're starting our day, getting our steps in, getting the dog stepped in and getting the dogs walked. It's not that cold, but as I'm walking I can feel raindrops on my face slightly. So hopefully it doesn't absolutely hammer it down and we get around this walk and home before any rain hits. And just like that, we are home. But because I didn't finish it before the walk, I'm gonna have my black coffee now. Jesus. That was bitter. Very, very bitter. But anyway, I need to get upstairs, fire my laptop up, and start my day job. That's it. I've done 2.5 hours without a brew. We're going to make one because I need a brew. I'm parched. And that is how you make a morning cup of tea. Right, so it is lunchtime and I was planning on going for a run, but my legs are absolutely knackered from playing football yesterday. Then I was contemplating getting on my bike and going to play basketball, but I've only got half an hour. I literally don't have any other time in the day to go and do anything. So we're going to go into the garage because I've got loads of weights and stuff which I've not used for a long time. Hopefully move some stuff around and get a quick weight session in. I've been meaning to hit weights again. I just didn't want to do any more damage to my shoulder, but because I've not done weights for that long now, my shoulder kind of feels all right. I know it's still not the best, so I'm not going to like push it too far, but I just want to do something. I'd rather do something than sit there all day at my desk and do absolutely niche. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get ourselves down to the garage. Now somewhere in between all this, that is actually a weight bench. So I've got all my football kit hung up, got stuff drying, so I need to kind of move all this stuff around and let me just have access to the weight bench. It shouldn't take me too long, but let's save you a little bit of time and let's try and speed this process up. Get this basket out of the way. This is not plugged in, that's good. Stick that on there. Kit bag can come out of the way for now, and the footies. My golf clubs, which I never use. I might actually just end up getting rid of these at some point because I play golf like once a year. I just don't think it's worth having golf clubs if I'm not going to use them. Get this stuff drying out of the way. I think there's quite a lot of room in this garage. It's just that I've just kind of neglected my weight bench and kind of just piled crap on crap. You know what it gets like when you pile like crap on crap and then you don't want to move that crap somewhere else because you can be like, I'm going to pile this crap onto some other crap. And that's too many craps in one day for my liking. We've got an electric lawnmower in the way, so they can just be chucked down here. This lawnmower still got grass in it. That's from last year. That's my fault. That's definitely my fault. Spin that round. Like, I need a full tidy up in this garage. I just need to get some time to do it. But look, we've got all the weights, got the weight bench, got everything. I just need to move this rack like out of the way so I can get this bar off there and test my shoulder out a bit. So move that way a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going. See that? I know that's in the way of everything else. I will put it back. I need to devise a plan to keep this bench in here, but also make it accessible. Because at the minute, I've just moved everything around. I've like moved that there, I've moved that down there. But you know what? I'm hoping now I can actually test my shoulder out and see if I can actually do any weights, because I don't believe I can. Like physically, can I actually do it? Shoulder doesn't feel bad, but I haven't done anything with my shoulder. So let's have a quick go. Mind your head. Is my shoulder gonna be that bad, really? This is super lightweight. I can still feel the pain in my shoulder though. It's definitely still there. When I get to the bottom there, I can feel it in my shoulder. So we are gonna do a weight session. We're gonna come up with a circuit. So we're gonna do 10 bench press, 10 bicep curls on each side. Then we're gonna do 10 of whatever these are called, just to get my legs going a bit. And then I've got my kettlebell, yes. 10, snatch, press, down, snatch, press, down. That's all we're gonna do for now. No time like the present, let's get cracking and do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Do that 4 times, 200. That's 200 reps. Let's get 200 reps in. Right, so I've adjusted it. I've got 10 kilos each side. So we've got 10, 20 in the bar, which is probably like 2.5 kilos. So we've got like 22.5 kilos on bench press. You know what, I'm gonna do 20 bench presses on each set. I'm just gonna make it up as I go along and just do whatever I feel like doing. Whoa, that's heavy. Wow, that is heavy. For me, I'm in bad shape. 2, 3. Almost so my bicep curls. 2, 3, 9, 10. 1, 2, 10. Now we hit some legs. 1, 2, 9, 10. 7, 8, 10. That's round 1 done. I'm going to do that 4 times, and to be fair, my shoulder feels all right, but I could feel it like even when I touch that now, it feels a bit sore. But I'm just going to get on with it. I want to do some exercise. I had a different plan to do different stuff. I'm just far too busy, so let's get these jumps off now, though. I've got no idea how I maintain the ability to play football when just doing that is absolutely knackered me. That's 2 rounds done. On to the 3rd. That's 3 rounds done. I've got a 4th, but I could really feel my shoulder doing the snatch and press with my left arm. When so I can snatch, it's the press that I'm struggling to do. It's the power out. So I can bring it from the ground, snatch it up there, but then gain it from it feels like a resting position upwards on its own without me pushing my body up. That's what's doing the damage. I can feel it every time I come down. I can feel like a grinding or crunching. It's like when it's probably stupid. People are going to be like, well, why are you doing it if it's making I've had it for well over a year. It's been painful all the time because there's no way I'm sitting in the house for 8 hours every single day without doing any form of exercise. It's just not happening. On the rare occasion, I will do it, but 2026 is the year of looking after myself as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is it. That's my full workout done for the day. You know what? I've got a bit of a pump on. Look at that. Bosh, get in there, boy. I've got some muscle somewhere. Just bloody hiding underneath this fat. My right arm's a bit worse for wear, like. Left arm, a little bit of a pump action. Get in there, boy. It's just about doing something rather than doing nothing, and that's what it's about. And people forget. I sound like Joe Rogan. People forget, man. Do you remember when Brock Lesnar was the champion and he wasn't on steroids? Yeah, that all won. People forget, man. Do you remember when John Jones defended his belt 3 times without training a day? Yeah, right, that happened, didn't it? Shut up, Joe, you little fool, you. If anyone remembers that Khabib and Conor fight, when Conor, I think he kneed Khabib in the face, and Joe Rogan was going, that's an illegal knee. Conor McGregor tweets at him and goes, it's an illegal knee to a grounded opponent. He goes, shut up, Joe, you little fool, you. His knee to the grounded opponent, call the cops.
That was an illegal knee on the head of a grounded opponent. Shut up, Joe, you little fool, yeah. That's a knee to a grounded opponent. Call the cops.
It's really funny. Like, you probably sat there going, eh. But it's actually really funny. But anyway, I'm going to put all this stuff back, cover the weights back up, and get back upstairs into my office and continue my day. But I hope you like a little workout there, a little look at that there. He's got so much money. Go on then. I could kill people. No, actually, there's literally nothing there. Look, I've got noodle arms. Actually stinking. Have I got any dinner? And yes, we do. We've got the usual. We've got chicken. We've got salad. We've got egg. A perfect dinner for a Monday after drinking loads of crap and eating loads of crap. So I'm going to go on 8.1, middle of the road. 8.1, 8.3. That, very basic, very healthy, and very, very tasty. And now I'm going to sit, eat this dinner, but you don't want to see me eat this dinner because it will be a disgusting mess of me just stuffing my face. I'll have mayonnaise around my face before you know it. So no one wants to see that. I'll reconvene with you in a little bit. And that's dinner done. But now, back to work. Right, it's now the evening and I'm changed. It's dark outside, but I've got to go and run an errand. So you're coming along with the journey. We've got to go out in the car, run an errand, get back, have a bath, have me tea, and relax for the evening. So let's do that now. We've arrived at Sainsbury's because they've got an Argos in this Sainsbury's and we're after buying some Pokemon cards. So let's go and see if they've got them. Sainsbury's, Argos, Deepdale didn't have any because I think they've all been bought up. People are just buying and selling Pokemon cards like they're going out of fashion. We tried Smith's was shut. We tried Argos are sold out. We'll try Asda. If Asda ain't got any, then tomorrow we'll go to Smith's. But for now, we're gonna move up on to Asda. Or, as the Americans call it, Walmart. We've arrived at Asda. Not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. That's all they've got. Literally all they've got, and that's a load of rubbish. Or my first battle, which is equally as rubbish. Right, on to B&M, see if they've got any, and if not, then it's a Smith's job tomorrow. Last resort, last stop, and then home.
Denied.
And one unsuccessful trip later, and I'm finally home. With no cards in hand. But nevertheless, I'm home and I'm starving, so I hope I've got some bloody tea. And yes, we've now got some tea. I've had a bath, I've chilled out, and we've got a stir-fry noodles with chicken and loads of veg. So we're just gonna get stuck into that because I am starving. Got some noodle action going on here, whoa. Noodles are decent. Chicken's very good. I didn't realise I was that hungry. I'm actually starving. As soon as I had that first bit of mouthful of food, my stomach's just gone, feed it me now. I have to give it a rating out of 10. You know what? I think it's straight down the road. I think it's decent. An 8.3 out of 10 is the score on the door for this here stir fry. I'm going to eat that. You don't want to see it because I'll eat like a pig. And you don't want to see that because you're probably eating your tea. And you don't need me going whilst you're trying to eat your tea. So you enjoy yours, I'll enjoy mine. And then we'll come back to you either when that is empty or it's been refilled. That's dinner done. And don't at me for using a spoon with a stir fry. It was just easier. I'm sick to death of using a fork. By the time I get the fork to my mouth, everything's fell off it and I'm just left with, well, nothing because everything fell off it. But dinner was stupendous confectionery. And it was easily 8. Whatever I said before, like 8.3, 8.1, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm bloody tired. With that being said, it is the end of the day because I'm just about to go to bed. And that rhymed. And I didn't even think it were going to do that time. Yeah, I did that on purpose. That was stupid. It wasn't worth it. Too much thinking time went into that and it definitely wasn't worth the rhyme. But it is the end of the day, so I do need to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I post every single day at 7 o'clock. That's 7 days a week. Soon to be 365 days a year. I post every single day at 7 p.m. on this channel. So, subscribe, join the crew, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. and every other day at 7 p.m. for the next daily vlog. Thanks for watching, and see you in a bit.